Hello friends, welcome to Unique Designers India. Today we are going to see another designing video. It is really a different kind of design. Before that, let me explain the saree. Saree is of a nice lavender color saree, and the border is a little bluish and sea green color, and the pallu and the border are the same color. It's the color of this pallu and the border. Blouse is also provided in the same color, and the border is in copper color. It's not golden color. It is a nice neat copper color. So let me tell you what type of design I've chosen for this. As I said earlier, the blouse material is of the same color of the border and the pallu, and it has a big border also at the bottom. But as the customer wanted an elbow sleeve design, and if we use the whole border as the border for the sleeve, the design will not be so visible. So I'm just going to use only the half of the border in the saree, and the design I've drawn here is near the shoulders. It's like the on the shoulder design it will come, and actually the design is not very clear in this drawing. I'll show you the paper. This is the design I've chosen for this saree. It is actually a grape vineyard. It is like a bunch of grapes with leaves and kodi and everything. I'll tell you like how I chose this design. Like I said earlier, I generally used to search for materials of the saree color. While I did that, I got these beads in hand. I have these lavender colored beads exactly matching to the saree. So I wanted to use these beads. Generally, these big size beads are used only for the borders and necklines. But I wanted to use them in some other motif or something. Then I got this idea like we can do with a bunch of grapes or something like that. And I also had some lavender color sugar beads also. These are glass sugar beads, lavender color glass sugar beads, a little darker shade of the saree. So I wanted to mix these two and use for this design. So let me tell you how to use these materials in this design. So let us start working on the design. First I'm going to fill all the kodi designs, that is the lines that join the grape bunches, and also this curve design, this combo design. In Tamil we used to tell this as combo design. So for this one and for the branches I'm going to use sugar beads. I am taking copper color sugar beads. Both in the saree and the blouse we have copper zari, so I am using copper sugar beads. Similarly, you have to do all the branches and all the combo part. For every stitch I am using 2 sugar beads, and the needle I am using is number 23, and I am stitching all this with normal sewing thread. Let me finish everything and then show you. Now I have completed all the beadwork and for the branches, and along with these beadworks there are small curves here, small curls and small vines, and for that I am using copper color zari. Only for chain stitch I have used, just a double line chain stitch I have used for this. Now we are going to do work on this leaf. This is a small leaf inside the branches. I have separated this leaf into 4 parts. Actually this full thing is one leaf. That's the actual drawing, but I have separated it into 4 parts so that I can finish each part and then show you. First I have to take the thread from here, go till the end, bring it back, make a lock here. This is the buttonhole stitch I am doing here. Do the same buttonhole stitch for one side of this leaf portion. Make the stitches little cross, only then it will be very nice to see. The shape will be perfect. So I have completed one side of the first part and make a knot here, complete with a knot, and then again start from this place. Go back to the top, reverse, a lock, do the same way for the remaining portion also. So one part of the leaf is complete. We will do the remaining 3 parts also in the same way. Let me complete and then show you. Now I have completed the full leaf with full zari work. I have separated the whole leaf into 4 parts, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and in each part I have done the zari work alone, and over the zari work I am going to give a shade of green color. For that I am using a light green color. Even though there is no green color in the saree or the blouse, we can use a green shade so that it will give a brightened look to the leaf. Because all other materials are in copper color, even the beads are in copper color and the zari is also in copper color. So if we give a little shade of green, it will be very nice to see. That's why I am doing it here. I am going to do the same buttonhole stitch for these leaves. I'm taking a single thread, a single strand of silk thread. Generally when we are doing works with silk thread we used to take double strands, but for this I need only a little shade of green. That's why I'm using a single strand of green thread. If you use a double strand, it will be very obvious, and so the green color will become dominating. So to avoid that, I am using a single strand green thread. We are going to do the stitch on alternate sides. Okay, same way you have to complete all the leaves. Let me finish and then show you. Now we have completed all the branches, Cody designs, and also the leaves also have completed, the double color leaves. And now I'm going to start working with the grapes. For these grapes only I have chosen these two beads, this round shaped lavender color beads and normal glass sugar beads in lavender color. I'm going to use these two together to make the filling here. I've already told you about the water filling stitches. Generally water filling stitches are random type stitches. It doesn't have any kind of arrangement. Same method we're going to use, and use as I'm taking one round bead, one sugar bead, again one round bead, one sugar bead. Like this alternately you have to load the needle with the beads and start stitching. You can attach two beads at a time, one sugar bead and one round bead. Now turn the direction of the stitches like this and attach another one. So you keep changing the direction only, so that the whole grape bunch is filled with these beads. See, like this. Same way we have to complete the whole bunch of grapes. Let me complete fully and then show you. Now we have completed all the grape patterns also. It is looking very neat and cute, same way as I expected. But to complete the full design, we need to do some more leaves. These leaves are just extra small leaves on the branches. We have to make these leaves. These are the exact grape leaf shapes. I have not traced these leaves here, and I have not worked for it also. We are going to make these leaves on a separate cloth and attach them as patchwork and little 3D work effect. Let me show you how to do the leaf part. Now I have bought a separate silk cotton material matching to the blouse material, and then I've traced the leaf portions alone here. And can you see the sharp edges in this leaf? Same way we have to make chain stitches as outline. Make very small stitches, only then you can get the sharp edges. So be careful to take turns and edges like this. Same way, first let me complete the outline for these leaves, and then I'll tell you how to fill them. Now I have completed the outline for this leaf, and the inner portion I'm going to fill it with water filling stitches. Water filling stitches are just random stitches. You don't have to draw or do anything for this. Only if you do without drawing, you will get these stitches perfectly. Just make some curves and turns very closer. If you want these stitches little with some distance and with little far away stitches also you can make. But in this exact leaf, I need it very close so that the copper color is seen more prominent than the cloth color. So I'm doing very small stitches. In the same way, we have to complete the whole leaf. Let me finish and then show you. Now I've cut all the leaf patches. As I said earlier, the leaf patches are the back side also is covered with another cloth, so that the back side is also looking very neat. Now I'm going to attach these leaves to the grapes. See, from this stem you have to attach the center of the leaf here, and a part of the leaf should cover over the grapes. Only then it will look like very natural. So let me attach them. For attaching, I'm using normal needle and thread. Just make simple stitches here and there in a random way. Don't attach all the portions, like, or don't attach all the edges and all. Just here and there you make some stitches so that the edges are little popping out. Only then it will give a realistic 3D effect. Same way we have to attach all the leaves to complete the grape vineyard. Let me finish and then show you. So now the design is completely finished. It is looking very cute and neat. The main thing is the materials are very matching to the saree. That's what I liked in this design, and I wanted to try something different with bigger size beads, and it has come out very well. Hope you also like the design. The design picture, the design of this blouse picture will be in the blog. To check the blog, you can see the description. In the description we have given the link for the blog, so you can check the blog to get this design, and we will upload the tracing paper also in the blog. So you can use this tracing paper as a printout, and then you can design in your own blouses. I haven't made any idea for the back neck because I will not use these grapes for the back neck. I'll do something different, and it is not yet decided. So you can get these pictures, the tracing paper and the blouse picture alone in the blog. You can use them. Thank you all for watching. Bye.